affect our world, good or bad, if we stay at home and don't interact with the world? Or if we only interact through social media? What kind of legacy will that leave? Well, Dr. Joel sent 1,000 tweets during his lifetime. Good for him. And maybe they do have a change, but I really want to implore you, to encourage you to have face-to-face time with people, to leave a legacy that is much more transparent, much more face-to-face, much more authentic. When we're face-to-face with somebody, it's much harder to hide the weaknesses and the character, who we really are. We're much more vulnerable. And it's good to be vulnerable. It's okay to be vulnerable. Because one thing that our society has started to forget is that we are all human. We make mistakes. We mess up. And one thing that I think we're supposed to learn in life is to accept each other's humanity and the mistakes that each other make. Of course, we want apologies. We want someone to acknowledge when they've harmed us, when they've insulted us. Even if they did it on purpose, there can be peace after that. We can't lose track of our conversation skills, our interaction skills, how to just be with each other, and in general, how to just be without always being busy and moving and talking and thinking and entertaining ourselves. Reflect on your life. What legacy are you leaving? If you're not leaving a legacy, work on it. What can you do? Start by making a list of things you value. Who do you want to be? Who are you? What do you have to offer? And make sure you're putting those things into your daily life. Then talk to friends and look online for events and meetings and organizations where you can actually implement the values that you wrote down, to live them out so that you can actually enjoy doing these things. You're not just working, you're living a life that is filled with your values, where you are giving of yourself, where you are living your authentic self. If we don't share it, who we are, then we're sort of sending a message to ourselves, to our own psyche, that it must not be a big deal. It must not matter. It must not be valuable. You don't have to be narcissistic to think that what you're sharing is valuable. All of us, you, have something to share that is valuable to the world, to at least one other person, probably every day. What can you share? What can you give of yourself? Instead of telling yourself, I don't have anything to share. You do. It's a story. It's an experience. It's a listening ear. It's advice. It's your ability to help in the soup kitchen. If we are not living a life in accordance with our values, we're likely to become depressed. By living passively or living life out of accordance, out of alignment with our own value system, we're going to have conflict within ourselves and probably within our environment. We're going to hate ourselves or be upset by ourselves or just simply not feel fulfilled. How can you get yourself in better alignment with your value system and with those values that you wrote down?